I'd like to introduce Dr. Oren Amitay, and the question of the day, of course, is, are we addicted to our mobile devices? If a mobile device was a drug, what drug would it be?
Well, it would either be cocaine, crystal meth, or sex. Take a look at this and look at these questions. These are the symptoms of a disorder that is being proposed for the DSM-6. The DSM is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. And the DSM-5 for the first time included addictions. They actually called addictions, and gambling was the first. The next two that they're going to put in the DSM-6 are mobile devices and sex. The dopamine excitation that happens with sex, with cocaine, with crystal meth, and with cell phones is pretty much exactly the same. If anybody in the audience can answer 5 of these questions with a yes, you would meet the diagnostic criteria for mobile device addiction in the DSM-6. This is actually fascinating because in the last couple of years, we've seen so many stories of politicians or celebrities doing things with their phones that are so self-destructive. You think, how could the mayor or a governor of a city, how could a quarterback, how could these people do something so stupid? We find that addictions to mobile devices go hand in hand with crack, sex, or other types of drugs and fun behaviors. But in this case, there's something that happens when you use mobile devices. They're finding that the people, when they sent these pictures, were in this state of dissociative fugue. They're in an altered state. The prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that actually has impulse, control, judgment, conscience, the higher functioning, this gets trumped by the limbic system or the lizard brain. These are the parts of the brain that get activated or triggered when we're exposed to stimuli that give us pleasure. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. The industry appeals to certain people, and once they're there, once they get into it, then they're trapped. They're sucked into this vortex of pleasure, of dopamine, of click, 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 and it's hard to get out.
Thank you very much for spending the day with IB Canada, and thank you very much, Dr. Oren Amitay.